What's going on, Bethune Kindergarten friends? This is Mr. Dobson coming with you with a quick math tip video on addition and subtraction strategies. All right, let's go ahead and start quickly about what we're learning today. What am I teaching you? I'm teaching you that you can fluently add and subtract within 10. Using these strategies, you can do that fluently, and that means you do it with ease. It's not difficult. It's not going to make you hesitate. You're going to be able to do it just like that. All right, so let's review these strategies. Now, many of you have seen these strategies before. I know in my class and other kindergarten teachers have shared this with you. But I'm going to go over them with you again today, just in case you forgot one, or maybe you forgot more than one. That's cool, but we're going to refresh our memory today, all right? So ways to add and subtract. All right, let's start with number one. Good old-fashioned 10 frame. We know the 10 frame is a frame that we use that has 10 spaces in it. We can use our counters to put them inside those spaces, or we can use a pencil or a crayon or a marker to draw in. Now, when we use the 10 frame, we always have two parts when we add. We have 4 plus 3. So we use the 4 in blue dots, and we use the 3 to represent in red dots, okay? And we count those dots together, we came with 7, all right? Then we're going to talk about the number line. The number line is awesome too. A number line is a line that has numbers that can go on for infinity, all right? So we're going to use the number line in this case to solve the problems 5 plus 3, all right? Now, when we add, we know there are two parts that we're putting together to make a whole, all right? So our first part is 5. 5 is going to tell us where to start on our number line. So I'm going to go to my number line here and we'll start at 5. And the other part is 3. That 3 is going to tell us how many times we need to jump up the number line. Because we're adding, remember, when we're adding, we're going up higher on the number line. We're not going back. So we're going to start at 5. We're going to jump 3 times. Let's do that. 5, and let's count as we jump. 6, 7, 8. And you move your pencil down or your finger down, you should land right on your answer, which is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8, using the number line, okay? Then we talked about using our fingers. Now, guys, remember when Mr. Duffin told you guys are trying to use fingers, it has to be numbers within 10, underneath 10. It can't be bigger or more than 10, because you only have 10 fingers to use those fingers to do the addition. All right, so in this case, we're fine because we're using all numbers that are less than 10, all right? So our first part we're going to add is 5, all right? I know I have 5 fingers on one hand, so I need my whole hand to represent that 5. So put up your 5, all right? You got them up? Then we're also adding the part 4. So we're going to get our other hand because this 5 is already taken. We can't use this hand. So get your other hand up and put up 4. Let me help you out real quick. It's my 5. Get the camera here. Oh. Having a hard time. 5 and 4. You guys know what I'm saying. I'm having a hard time with it. But you get your 5 up on one hand, 4 on the other. You got both hands up. 5 on one, 4 on the other. Remember, you don't need 4 over here, so put that thumb away. I'll put one of those fingers away. All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or you could have started counting up from 5. You know that's 5 already, so you can say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 plus 4 equals 9, using your fingers. That's a strategy you can use. All right, the next strategy we're going to talk about is drawing dots. All right, so we have a problem written down here. 7 plus 3. 7 is our first part. So we're going to draw 7 dots to represent that 7. Make sure you draw them dots as you count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me go back and recount. Make sure I got 7, not 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice how I touch counted and took my time? All right. Other part is 3. So I'm going to draw 3 dots to represent the 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I'm ready to find my sum or my answer. I'm going to count all together because we're adding this part and this part to make that whole. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know 7 plus 3 equals 10 using our dot strategy. All right, the next strategy we're going to talk about with addition is using counters. Now, Mr. Dobson drew the counters on here, but usually you'll have your counters something that you can use loops. I know in the classroom we have our counters on our math center, but at home you may have things like buttons or maybe some pennies. In my case, I have a bowl of what? Candy, because I like candy. All right, so we're going to use my candy as counters today. Now I have a plate so I can lay my candy on it as I count. All right, so we have 6 plus 2. Let me make sure you guys can see that down there. We have 6 plus 2. My first part is 6, so that tells me I need to put these 6 pieces of candy on my plate. Can you guys help me count those 6 pieces of candy? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got my 6 pieces of candy. Check me out. Now, I have another party to add to that 6. What's the other party to add to that 6? You're right, it's 2. So I'm going to get me 2 more pieces of candy to represent my 2. 1, and put a Jolly Rancher on here. 2. All right. So now I have my 6 piece of candy to represent my 6. I have my 2 pieces of candy to represent my 2. I have my 2 parts. Now I'm going to put them together and make a whole. Let's find out what my whole is. And as I count, I'm going to move and count them as I drop them back into the bowl. You guys help me move and count them back into the bowl. You guys ready? Let's tell me 6 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 6 plus 2 equals 8, people. 8. All right. So that's the counter method. And the last method we're going to talk about, and this is the one we usually have to do a little deep thinking about, and that's using our head to count on. So we're going to put the big number in our head. We know big number is always the numbers that's the most, the more, and the small number is the one that's the least. Okay? So our big number in this case is 5. 5 plus 2, and our smaller or least the number that's least is 2. All right? So let's start with 5 in our head. Touch your head and say 5. The other part is 2. We're going to use our fingers for that part. So let me use my fingers. How many fingers I put up for the other part? 2. You're right. So I got 2. All right? So touch your head and say 5 and keep counting using your fingers. 5. Keep going. What comes after 5? 6. And what's the other one? 7. All right? Let's do it again. 5 plus 2 is 5, 6, 7. Count on from 5. So 5 plus 2 equals 7. Easy. All right? So now let's go and talk about some subtraction strategies that you guys can use as you're doing your subtraction problems in your already lessons at home. Now remember, these strategies are just suggestions. You are going to find what's comfortable for you to use when you solve your problem. It may not be 10 frame, it may not be number line, it may be drawing dots, it may be mentally counting on or counting back. All right, so let's look at some subtraction strategies. All right, using our fingers. Here we go again with the fingers, but this time we're not adding, we're subtracting. And remember, when we subtract, we're not putting 2 parts together to make a whole. We're starting with the whole and we're taking from that part. We're taking parts from that whole. All right, so in this problem we have 5 take away 2. So our whole is 5. How many fingers I need? Just 5, okay? And then the part I'm going to take away is 2. So I'm going to take 2 from the 5. 1, 2. What I have left is my other part that I'm trying to find for my answer. So 5 take away 2 equals, let's count my fingers, 1, 2, 3. 5 take away 2 equals 3. That's the finger method. Just taking away from that whole, okay? Then we have using counters, okay? Again, let's go back to our bowl again because we have 2 problems to solve here. We have 5 take away 2. All right, so my whole is 5. I'm going to pull 2 from that 5, all right? So let's make 5 pieces of candy on our plate because our 5 is our whole. Let's make a whole of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? So I have my whole, which is 5. Now, the part I need to take away is 2 to find out what I have left. All right, let's take away that part. We're taking away how many again? 2. 1, 2. Now, this is the other part we're looking for. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. So 5 take away 2 leaves me with 3. Awesome, guys. You guys are rocking this with me. You are rock stars. Okay. All right, let's move on. Now we're going to do the count back strategy, okay? Let's get our problem. We have 4 take away 1. I'm sorry, 4 take away 3. Uh-oh, Mr. Dobson. 4 take away 3. So I'm going to start with my whole, which is 4. Okay? So if you have 4 and you count back, you're going to say 4, 3, 2. So did I take away my 3? How many I got left? 1. All right? Count back from 4 3 times, okay? And it gives you 1. All right, our next one is drawing pictures. Again, we did it on addition, we could do it on subtraction, but this time we're not going to add more pictures to that. We're not putting 2 sets of pictures together. We're starting with a whole. So our whole set of pictures is going to be 6. I made triangles, okay? Okay, guys, I made triangles. All right, so I made a group of 6 triangles because 6 is my whole, and the part I want to take away is 2. So I X'd out 2. That's the part I take that away, take it away, and we count what we have left over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the other part I was looking for. 6 take away 2 equals 4, okay? Now the last strategy we're going to talk about today is the number line. Back to that good old number line again. The number line can be used for addition and subtraction. It's just that you got to know which way on the number line you need to go. All right, so let's look at this number line closely. All right, Mr. Dobson had to squeeze on, but I have 6 take away 3 equals what? All right, so we know 6 is the whole thing we're working with, all right? So we're going to start on that 6, on that number line. And the 3 is the part we're going to jump. But we're not adding, we're taking away. So we're going to go back down the number lines. The numbers are going to get smaller because we're going back the other way. When you subtract, you're taking away, so you're going to get less, okay? When you add, you're adding more on too, so you get more, all right? So let's take 6 from 3, all right? So 6, and that 3 tells me how many times I'm going to jump, all right? So let's go. 6, 1, 2, 3. And my answer is what, guys? 3. 6 take away 3 equals 3. So guys, remember, that's very important, that number line. When you're using the number line for addition, you go up the number line, numbers get bigger. When you're using a number line for subtraction, you're going down the number lines and the numbers get smaller. You're counting backwards, okay? And you always start on the number line with the whole, and you jump how many parts you're taking away from the whole. For instance, if this says 6 take away 2, you will start at 6, but you will only jump 2 times, and whatever number you land on, that is going to be your leftover answer, okay? Your answer is whatever's left over. All right, guys? So, guys, remember to use these strategies as you're solving your problems in I-ready math. You're going to see some facts, and you're going to see some word problems. Whether it's a word problem or a fact, if you're using one of these strategies, you will be able to solve it fluently without any problems. Remember, because you can add and subtract fluently within 10. I know you can, using the strategies we've learned. You guys know this stuff. I want you guys to rock out on it already. Get those scores up on those already math lessons your teacher's going to be checking. You guys have an awesome time doing that math. Now, check with you guys later. Take care and be safe.